Okay, so today we're going to be talking about archiving your data. Probably one of the very best things you can do for the performance of your database. It also has many benefits, including you be able to always have the access to that data. You'd be able to store it outside of your regular database, which means the cost of restores and of your database from a backup would be considerably less. If a disaster or something like that happened, we'd be able to restore it a lot faster. Things of that nature. So, to get started here, we go to the archive data directory and we go ahead and click on Create Archive. And so this is actually a really simple process to do to create your archives. Is you just simply put in the date. Now this is a test database, so definitely not going to have a whole lot in here, but if I say from this date to this date, and for general practice in a live database, usually you archive month to month. So if you want to archive, let's say 5 or 6 years, you'd archive per month is a general practice of how you'd normally do that. That way you just take more of a small chunks. But if I go ahead and click on archive and I click on canceled only, what I'm doing is I'm just archiving all of my old canceled loads. So if I say, hey, you know what, these are canceled loads, I want to save them just for references or whatever, you can just, as a general kind of purge out of the system, just archive only canceled bills or trips. So if I wanted to uncheck that and click on Create Archive, what will happen here is it's going to look at all the loads and shipments that were actually in the system that we're archiving, and so it does kind of a quick report for you. And if all this looks good, I'm going to go ahead and click on Go for it. All right. Now, once I click on Go for it, what's going to happen is it's going to take those 16 loads, and again, this is only a test database, so it's going to be considerably more. But what it's going to do is it's going to take those 16 loads and shipments, and it's going to archive them along with any of the attachments that are also with them. So here's what's going to happen is once it's archived, then you can take that archive data and literally you can put it anywhere. So if you wanted to have a copy of your archive database, you just simply send it to you and you can put it on a hard drive somewhere, and then that way it'd always be accessible if needed. Now, once it goes through the process of the archive, you'll be able to see how easy it is to be able to bring it back if you need it at any point in time. Okay, so now that this is done, I'm going to go ahead and click on back, and you're going to be able to see what I just got through archiving. Here it is right here. So if at any point in time I wanted to look at those old archives, obviously this is why it's a good idea kind of to go by month, but I could go ahead and click on View. Now if I click on View right here, there's a few things I could do. I could, one, if I say, oh, look at this load, so I'm going to go ahead and just click on this right here, and I can see, yep, this is the load I archived. Obviously I can see everything in here, and then if that might be good enough, might say, yep, that's what I wanted to see and we're good. But if that's not good enough and you say, you know what, this one I actually want to restore, just this specific one that I archived. Okay, so I can go ahead and click on Restore right here, and just that specific one will be restored back into the database. And really, it's that easy. Now that that's done, I'll be able to see and that load back in Exspeedite. Now, just a personal note, JSON is just kind of the file format that it was previously in, and then if we go back, we'd be able to see everything that we've done. So again, it's that easy. If I click on back again, I'll be able to see all my archives. So I hope you guys take advantage of this, and good luck.